Hello everyone, welcome to Madridista Notes. Tonight we have Real Madrid versus Valencia in La Liga. I think this is our 19th match of the league, and we are already trailing right now. We are trailing Barcelona by 8 points. If we win this match, we can decrease that lead to 5 points. But if we drop points, we will be even more behind Barcelona than we already are. So it's a crucial match for us, and it's a crucial match for Valencia too because they just sacked their manager Gattuso earlier this week. They are fighting relegation right now after 19 matches. I think they only have 20 points or something. Yeah, after playing 18 matches, they have 20 points. After 18 matches, we have 42 points. Yeah, that's nothing to really brag about. Valencia really suffering right now. Valencia's owner, Peter Lim, he is really unpopular in the fan base. Valencia is a huge club in Spain, and right now the kind of situation they're in, it's a little bit not good. And as a Real Madrid fan, I don't care. I hope they go down to the second division because whenever we play them at the Mestalla, they give it their all. They play it like a World Cup final. So yeah, and when they play Barcelona, it's as usual business for them to twerk for Barcelona. So I don't really care if they stay up or go down. So let's check out the squad for Real Madrid. The first 11, it's the same backline as the match against Real Betis. David Alaba is still injured. Vasquez and Carvajal. Carvajal is in the squad today, but he is not, I think, match fit to start the match. So Carlo Ancelotti has gone with Nacho Fernandez in right back. Militao Rudiger partnership stays. In left back, we have Camavinga. Ferland Mendy is injured. In midfield, Carlo Ancelotti has gone with the informed Ceballos. Cruz is the player. Chouameni is back in the squad, but like Carvajal, he is not match fit to start a match yet, I think. Tony Cruz, the only player who in our team can play, I think, as a number six. I think Ancelotti wants to play Camavinga in that role too, in absence of Chouameni. But as Camavinga is playing left back, so Tony Cruz will have to play that number six role. And between Modric and Valverde, it's a coin toss right now. Both players are not in form. They give us the same kind of impact in matches now. So Valverde played the last match. Valverde started the last match. So Modric is starting this one. In attack, Benzema and Vinicius and Asensio completes the trio. So Rodrigo has been benched. I think Rodrigo played a really good match in the last match. I think it would do well to bench Vinicius once in a while because the kind of uh, productivity he showed in front of goal last match, I would say he was the big reason that we didn't come out with 3 points against Real Sociedad. He missed big chances in front of goal against Real Sociedad, so it was a nil-nil draw, and it wasn't the result that we hoped for and expected. We really needed the 3 points against Sociedad. So that's that. And for Valencia, Cavani and Lino, I don't really know much about this Lino guy, so we'll have to see how he plays tonight. They are playing a flat 4-4-2 with Folkier, Paulista, Diakabi, and Gaia. So Gabriel Paulista, former Arsenal player, he used to play for Villarreal. That's what I remember. Diakabi is someone I remember too. Gaia, he's highly rated, but I think he should have just moved when his contract was running down. He had the chance, but he extended his contract with Valencia. I think that was not a smart choice on his part. He was loyal to Valencia, but the kind of talent this guy has, he shouldn't be fighting. playing in a team fighting for relegation. Their midfield consists of Musa, Gulamson, Almeida, and Castillejo. Castillejo is, of course, another former Villarreal player, really talented player. He will be one of the danger man for Valencia. We are only 2 minutes to the start of the match. Right now we have 42 points. Barcelona is right now on, I think, 50 points because they are 8 points ahead of us. We need to cut that lead down to 5 points after this match ends, or else I think we will be in big trouble in the league because the kind of form Barcelona has right now. Uh, Cutting that lead down the line when we will be playing in the midweeks Champions League knockout matches and the Copa del Rey semifinals. It will be a really hard task. There is another really interesting match tonight, and that's between Juventus versus Lazio. Let me check who is starting for Juventus. Juventus is in a really bad situation right now. They have lots of problems inside the club, outside the club, on the field, out of the field. They are right now a total mess. Allegri has gone with a 3-5-2 in defense. Danilo, Sandro, Beimer, a total bozo defense in midfield. The wingbacks are Cuadrado and Kostic in midfield. Locatelli, Rabiot, Fagioli, and in attack Chiesa and Vlahovic, which definitely should make a move for Chiesa if our board doesn't rate Bukayo Saka or doesn't think he's attainable. I think Chiesa will be available and attainable. We definitely should make a move for Chiesa. The kind of, or maybe Real Madrid wants to keep good relations with Juventus too, so they will not go and rate Juventus for their players. As always, Perez loves these good relations more than anything. I think he even prefers it more. He prefers these relationships to actual trophies. The players are on the field right now. Gaia is the captain of Valencia. Of course, I think Nacho is the captain of Real Madrid. Oh no, no, Benzema, Karim Benzema. Right now, the captains of Real Madrid are Karim Benzema, Nacho Rodriguez, Luka Modric, and Dani Carvajal. The one who is the longest serving is Karim Benzema right now. After him, I think it's Nacho, then Modric, then Carvajal. Today, Benzema and Vinicius needs to get back into their scoring form. To be honest, right now we need the goals. Last match, it was really, really sad to see not getting even a single goal. There were so many good chances, especially the chances that Vinicius missed. There were some really, really good chances. So I wouldn't say that we didn't deserve to draw it because if you cannot score goals, of course you cannot win matches. But we played well in all parts of the pitch, just in front of the goal. We totally messed up. Vinicius couldn't score the goals, and I wasn't even angry at the team because they gave it their all, and it was just the finishing touch was missing, and we couldn't get the 3 points. So right now we are trailing Barcelona by 8 points tonight. If we win, then we will be able to cut that points gap to 5 points, and we really need to cut that points gap. We cannot afford to let this gap grow bigger because then I think, yeah, we are screwed in the long run. The Champions League knockout stages are starting, as well as the Copa del Rey semifinals and the World Cup, Club World Cup. So the midweeks for Real Madrid is totally um, stacked. We don't even have a really deep team, deep squad depth. Our squad depth isn't even that deep that we can play A team, B team. Our A team is our B team. We don't have many players on the bench that we can just flip. It's mostly Vinicius, Rodrigo, Asensio, and Benzema for our attack. Hazard and Mariano are total deadwoods. In midfield, we have some depth, and then in defense, in the center of the defense, we have depth. In right back and left back, we have no depth. So that's the problem. The most important part of the pitch is, I would say, the midfield at the very least. That's the engine. At least there we have some depth. But if you don't score goals, you don't win matches. So we are totally 100% relying on the good scoring form of Karim Benzema most of the time, because without him right now we are not scoring many goals. After the World Cup, we haven't been really scoring many goals. If Karim Benzema is not on the score sheet, we really struggle to get onto the score sheet, and we really need to rectify it. Here is Militao to Modric. Militao, long pass to Vinicius. Vinicius, I think Vinicius changed his boots or something. There are some. Vinicius already lost his ball. Vinicius needs to really work on this losing possession. He loses possession more times than I would like to. I would be comfortable with. Vinicius, as I was saying, Vinicius has some trouble right now with Nike. He wants to, I think, switch to Puma and stuff like that. Here is Cruz all the way back to Courtois to Militao. Militao and Rodrigo are getting some consistent game time, creating a partnership, and I think we'll have to go with this partnership in the long run this season because right now Farland Mendy is out for 8 to 10 weeks, so David Alaba, when he comes back from injury, he will be playing as the first choice left back for Real Madrid. And so the center back pairing is going to be Militao and Rudiger. So it's really important that their understanding is at a level that we won't have the okay, here is a good opportunity. Here comes Asensio one on one. Oh, what a disgusting miss from Asensio. He had so much time. He could have gone onto his stronger foot, his left foot, pick his spot. He didn't need to go the first time with his right foot. What an opportunity miss. That was a great pass from Luka Modric. Asensio went one on one with the goalkeeper. And terrible finishing. So we started this match just like we finished the match against Real Sociedad. Terrible finishing. Here is the chance again, the highlights. There was no defender around Asensio. He could have easily went to his stronger left foot. What an opportunity missed from Asensio. What a terrible shot. What a terrible shot. Damn it. Right now, the board wants to extend Marco Asensio. I don't see the reason to extend Marco Asensio. He is not a traditional winger. He is somewhat of a number 10, second striker kind of player. He had never played his best football when we have played him as a right winger. So I don't see the reason that we should extend him. And the reports came out that if Asensio leaves, I think we are going to bring in Brahim Diaz to fill in that hole in the squad. So we are not going to go out and buy a first choice right winger, even though there are some really good options in the market right now, like Chiesa from Juventus and Bukayo Saka from Arsenal. Bukayo Saka this summer will have only 12 months left on his contract. So it's a really, really great opportunity to snap one of the brightest talent in the world. He is one of the only right wingers in the world, I think, who can play for Real Madrid up to a level that we expect. And Chiesa from Juventus is another player who will be good, who can be good for Real Madrid. So I think we really should go for a right wing signing this summer window. But the board thinks differently, so we will just have to wait and see. Here is Real Madrid. Here is Ceballos. Ceballos with a great pass to Modric. Ceballos has been really, really red hot form. Valencia is in possession right now. Valencia trying to mount an attack here. Here comes Cavani. Kamavinga, he is the makeshift left back, of course, so we cannot really expect him to give the kind of defensive solidity that we enjoy from Mendy. Valencia is that's really good pressure from Valencia here. The cross from Gaia comes in, block from Militao, corner to Valencia. So yeah, the defensive solidity on the left side is not gonna be that strong. Kamavinga will need a lot of support from Rudiger and Ceballos, and of course Vinicius on that left hand side to weather the storm. Here is Valencia with the corner dealt well by Real Madrid's defense, but Valencia is still in possession. The cross comes in. Cross is a weak cross, but we still cannot deal with the cross. Here is Valencia once more. Blocked by Modric. Corner again. Sloppy defending from Real Madrid so far. We are not being able to take care of the corners of the crosses, and so we are suffering a little bit here. Here comes the cross in once more. The corner is too long, and there is a foul on Toni Kroos. Free kick to Real Madrid. Toni Kroos takes a quick free kick. Vinicius back to Ceballos. Ceballos to Rudiger. Rudiger to Militao. Back to Rudiger. Rudiger to Toni Kroos. It doesn't look like Toni Kroos is playing as the number six. It looks more like Toni Kroos and Modric are playing as the double pivot, and so Asensio is tagging in, and that in that number 10 role, and the second striker role where Rodrigo played in the last match. So I think in attack we are going to see this formation, this setup regularly from now on. Looks like Ancelotti likes this setup in attacking transitions, the 4-2-3-1, Modric and Cruz tonight. And there are reports that Carlo Ancelotti is going to use Chouameni and Camavinga as a double pivot when they will both will be available to play in midfield. So I think when we are playing as a 4-2-3-1, there are more players in attack, of course. Instead of three forwards, we get four forwards, and of course, it gives us a better impetus in attack. And I think that's really, really important for Real Madrid because the goals have dried up for us. We need better goal scoring opportunities to score more goals. Here is Luka Modric, crossfield pass to Camavinga. Great receive from Camavinga to Benzema. Benzema to Vinicius. Vinicius tries a smarty one, but intercepted by Valencia. Vinicius needs to be better in possession, keeping the ball in possession. He needs to work on that better. And that was a really play acting by Diakabi, or who is it? Folkier, the right back for Valencia. Free kick to Valencia. Cavani in possession. Intercepted by Rudiger. Tony Cruz to Camavinga. Again, Vinicius tries something, loses the possession. So within 10 minutes, I have seen Vinicius losing the possession 3 to 4 times already. So yeah, this is not good. Vinicius needs to play a more cleaner version of football. Here is Vinicius once more. Vinicius one on one against again Vinicius's cross is blocked. Vinicius trying to dribble through two Valencia players. Valencia wins the possession back, throw into Real Madrid. Here is Camavinga. Camavinga is playing as a more of a fullback, like in Pep Guardiola's system. Like Pep Guardiola plays his fullbacks like extra midfielder. So whenever I think we will be in attack, Camavinga will be the extra midfielder, making it a 3-3-3-1, that kind of stuff. Pep Guardiola loves this kind of strategy. Here comes Valencia through Jose Luis Gaya. Valencia in possession. Still Valencia. Camavinga challenges the ball. The cross attempt. Camavinga blocks it. Throw into Valencia. Valencia in possession. We are inside our own half right now. Valencia working the ball around our players right now. They are keeping the possession well here. Valencia is at least the average possession of Valencia is 58% normally, so they are not a team who doesn't like to hold possession. If you give them the ball, they will keep the possession. So they're not bad in possession. They like to play some build-up game. So the foundations are there for this team. I guess that they just need some investment in the team. Here comes Valencia. This could be dangerous. Blocked by Nacho. There are some gaps appearing in Real Madrid's defense here. We need to be careful. If Valencia scores a goal somehow, they are gonna defend with 11 men, and it's gonna be a bus in front of their defense. And for a team like Real Madrid, who are suffering from lack of goals right now, that would be not a good idea. If we go against a bus, that would be not fun at all. Here is Castillejo, a tricky player. He is one of the player that our midfielders will have to deal with. He is one of the dangers of Valencia. Castillejo, Jose Luis Gaya, Cavani, these are the players we'll have to keep an eye on. Camavinga does well to shield the ball there and goal kick to Real Madrid. Here is Militao with a long ball to Vinicius. That's a great ball from Militao. Vinicius takes a little bit of time, so the defense is back in possession. I think he was waiting for the players to get back, and Vinicius again loses the ball. He passes it directly to a Valencia player. And here is Modric to Benzema. Benzema, there could be something here. Benzema's cross is blocked, and corner to Real Madrid. We are really, really terrible in corners. We rarely score from corners nowadays, so I don't really expect anything from the corner. The cross comes in from Asensio, blocked. Terrible cross from Asensio. Here is Cruz. Cross to Asensio. Asensio trying to find another cross. Headed away. Real Madrid still in possession. Camavinga to Toni Cruz. Toni Cruz to Dani Ceballos. Dani Ceballos crossfield ball towards Nacho. Great ball. Ooh, good cross from Nacho. Headed away by Valencia. So in the first 16 minutes of this match, Vinicius has been stinking up the pitch so far. He is losing possession every single time. I think we should give Rodrigo some game time to come off the left wing. And, sometimes you need to give these players, take them out of the firing line. Like Vinicius right now doesn't have a good form. So if you take him out of the team, then it's not a bad thing. Like it's not a punishment. Just take him out of the team and give someone else some opportunities because Rodrigo has been in good form. So I don't really see the reason to bench him. Uh, Vinicius is the one who is not in good form. So you can use him as someone to come on in the second half. But I guess Ancelotti depends on Rodrigo to come off the bench sometimes and create havoc because he has shown that he can change games when coming off the bench late into the second half. Here is Vinicius fouled. Referee says play on. Vinicius complaining to the referee. He really should complain less to the referee. Play for the whistle. Play for the whistle. Here is Marco Asensio. Asensio to Luka Modric. Modric has been looking sharper this match. Haven't seen this Modric since the World Cup, so that's more encouraging signs. Benzema dropping really deep. Ooh, good interception, but foul on Toni Kroos. Free kick to Real Madrid. Here is Luka Modric to Nacho. Luka Modric once more. Luka Modric to Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos to Militao. Militao to Luka Modric. Here is Asensio. He has been pressed on the ball. Nacho. We're trying a really, really slow build-up. Crossfield ball towards Vinicius. Vinicius to Benzema. There could be something here. And Asensio's shot is blocked. Great defending there by Gabriel Paulista. So Asensio has already gotten two really good chances, goal scoring chances, and one of them, Asensio totally messed it up. This time, this was great defending, to be honest. This was mostly the defender, Gabriel Paulista. World class block there, goal scoring block, as important as scoring a goal there. Here is Luka Modric to Marco Asensio. Asensio to Camavinga. Camavinga to Karim Benzema. Benzema to Vinicius. Vinicius loses the ball once again. It's comical right now how terrible Vinicius is playing. He is playing comical. Every time they pass him the ball, he is just losing possession. He is the worst player on the pitch right now. Oof. Here comes Real Madrid once more. Here is Benzema losing possession here. Valencia wins back possession. This could be offside. Looked like offside, but referees, the linesman flag stays down. So Valencia is still in possession, trying to find a way through this Real Madrid's defense, trying to use the gaps left behind in Real Madrid's flanks because Nacho is a narrow fullback. He is not someone who is going to be touching the byline. Kamavinga is not, of course, he is a makeshift fullback. So if Valencia targets the areas on the flanks, they will get some opportunities because Vinicius is someone. Ooh, Benzema was totally asking for the ball there. He had the chance to. Here is the cross to Vinicius. Vinicius' cross to Benzema. Magnificent back heel from Benzema to Asensio. Asensio takes the shot the first time. His shot is blocked by Gabriel Paulista. Great block by Gabriel Paulista. Here is Nacho. Nacho to Militao. Militao is being pressed from behind. Militao is fouled. Free kick to Real Madrid. That's too soft. I don't understand Spanish referees giving these kind of fouls. Really don't understand. Even if it's against my team, I don't really understand these fouls. He didn't even do anything much there, and he whistled for the foul. If my team concedes from this kind of free kicks, I would be really angry. Ooh, really dangerous looking free kick there from Asensio. Benzema almost gets to the ball but cannot find the connection there. Oh, good defending there. I think it's Gabriel Paulista with the vital header there. Benzema would have been clear there, or else corner to Real Madrid. Modric takes it in the safe hands of the Valencia goalkeeper. Really, not a good corner taken by Luka Modric there. Here comes Valencia once more. We are at least pressing well, not giving them too much. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Good looking ball there. Courtois cuts out the pass. Here is Dani Ceballos. Ceballos passes it all the way back to Courtois. Courtois to Camavinga. Camavinga to Vinicius. I just pray Vinicius doesn't lose the ball once more. At least he passes it to Modric. When you are not in good song, just try to not lose possession and play it safe. Here comes Valencia through right wing, through the left flank of Real Madrid, and they lose the possession. Vinicius in full swing, Vinicius to Benzema. Benzema has the opportunity here, and Asensio again scuffs the shot. What's wrong with these Real Madrid forwards? Asensio and Vinicius. They're looking terrible, terrible. Ancelotti needs to hook one of Vinicius or Asensio during the halftime. They have been looking terrible throughout the whole match. Tony Kroos to Asensio. You can see Asensio is nowhere near the right flank of Real Madrid. He is playing as the number 10, and the right flank is being occupied by Modric. The same thing that Valverde did when he played against Real Sociedad. Asensio tucking in into the number 10 position, and Modric going into that right wing position to occupy that right flank. Here is Marco Asensio crossing to Vinicius. Let's see if Vinicius can keep the ball. They're doubling up on Vinicius. Vinicius passing back to Ceballos. Vinicius trying to dribble through, passing to Camavinga. Camavinga loses possession, wins it back. Ceballos. Ceballos to Toni Kroos. Ceballos is playing good football again tonight. We really need to extend the contract of Ceballos. And from the rumors that are coming out, Jude Bellingham isn't coming to Real Madrid. So we can just take it out of our head. Jude Bellingham isn't coming to Real Madrid. He is going to end up in England, either Manchester City or Liverpool. Here is Nacho Fernandez. Nacho Fernandez trying to pass to Asensio. His pass goes directly to Valencia player. And Real Madrid wins back the possession once more. Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos crossing it to Nacho Fernandez. Nacho passing it back to Dani Ceballos. Ceballos to Kroos. Great pass from Kroos towards Modric. Here is Benzema. Benzema to Vinicius. Vinicius shooting it directly to the goalkeeper. Benzema should have just shot it himself instead of passing it to Vinicius. Sometimes he is so selfish, but I think Vinicius changed the boots, but it doesn't mean that he is going to suddenly score goals after changing the boots. He is as wasteful as ever. Free kick to Valencia. After 20 minutes, 28 minutes over, Real Madrid nil, Valencia nil. Two, I would say three really big chances. One of them fell to Vinicius, two of them fell to Asensio, both of them not having the best of times in front of the goal. So it's the same story, different match. The same happened against Real Sociedad. Vinicius was the culprit in that match, and tonight it's Asensio. So the same story, just different players. Wastefulness in front of goal. Doesn't matter if we play great football for the whole 90 minutes. If you don't score, doesn't really matter, does it? We are going to lose points and lose grounds in the La Liga once more. Pressing, but foul given to Valencia, free kick to Valencia. That looked like a foul, to be honest. Cruz trying to press from behind. I think that player was expecting the foul and just went down too easy. And these are Spanish referees. What do you expect? They are gonna whistle for any simple thing. Really soft fouls. Here comes Real Madrid. Nacho gives the ball away. This could be an one-on-one situation, but Courtois is up to the task. So no dangerous position there. Real Madrid has the possession back. Vinicius in possession. Vinicius trying to look for an outlet. Passes it back to Dani Ceballos. Dani Ceballos has Camavinga making a run. He ignores that run, passes it to Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz to Nacho. Nacho to Asensio. Asensio is being pressed. Asensio keeps the ball. Passes it to Militao. Militao to Luka Modric. Modric to Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz to Asensio. Great pass from Tony Cruz. Line breaking pass. Asensio to Camavinga. This could be something for Real Madrid. Ooh, really good shot from Camavinga, just not on target. At least take the shots instead of giving it to Vinicius or Asensio. If you are going to give it to someone, give it to Karim Benzema. Otherwise, stop giving it to Asensio and Vinicius. They are as wasteful. I don't know what they are doing. Here comes Valencia. Good defending there from Rudiger. Here is Vinicius. Still Vinicius trying to dribble his way through. Gonna lose the possession once more. Throw in to Valencia. It came of Vinicius, even I could see that. The pitch of Santiago Bernabeu looks really terrible. They are going to change the grass of the pitch once more. They are doing renovations and the pitch looks like a shithole. Here comes Real Madrid. Benzema to Modric. Benzema. Valencia wins the ball back. Ooh, counter attack from Valencia here. Is it gonna be a foul? Free kick to Valencia, yellow card to Militao. That could have been dangerous. Look like the yellow card is for Nacho, not for Militao. Nacho stepped on the heels of Loni there, so fair free kick and fair yellow card. Valencia in possession, coming through their right flank. Good tackle there by Modric to win the ball back. Oh, it looks like the collision happened between Eder Militao and Lino. Both of the players are on the ground right now. Yeah, we cannot really afford a Militao injury. Really cannot afford. The Champions League knockouts are knocking on the door. If Militao is injured, we are screwed. He is our best defender. We are royally screwed if Militao gets injured. Looks like Carvajal is warming up. Is he going to come on or something? Didn't really look that. Ooh, it looked like Militao landed awkwardly on his ankle. Yeah, he is signaling a substitution. Looks like Militao is gonna come off. Nacho is gonna slide in as a center back. He's gonna take on Militao's place. Carvajal is gonna come in as the right back. Not good, not good. If Militao goes down, it just gets worse and worse for Real Madrid. The injury situation. Carvajal comes in for Militao. Carvajal is another player who is made of glass nowadays. He gets injured every other day. So I don't even know if he will be able to finish this match. He might just. Mm, let's not say that, to be honest. Corner to Valencia. Looks like something not good with Vinita at all. He looks distressed on the bench there. Juventus versus Lazio is still nil-nil. Two. Here comes the cross from Valencia. Cleared corner to Valencia. Carvajal to Cruz. His first touch on the ball. Cruz to Ceballos. Ceballos to Asensio. Asensio passes it to Camavinga. Camavinga trying to look for Modric. He cannot find the run of Modric. Valencia in possession. Here comes Real Madrid through Vinicius. Vinicius to Camavinga. Camavinga trying to give it back to Vinicius. Dani Ceballos recovers the ball. Ceballos passes it back to Nacho. Nacho crossfield ball towards Carvajal. Carvajal to Asensio. Appeal for a handball. Handball given. Free kick to Real Madrid. Okay, this is a really good area for that free kick, to be honest. Asensio should. I think who is going to take it? Asensio or Cruz? Whoever takes it. If Asensio takes it, it will be easier, I think, to head the ball. Whoever gets the header, they will need to just guide it in. So let's see if someone can do it. But Cruz takes it, and Cruz's free kick goes out. Goal kick to Valencia. Vinicius is complaining to the referee. Everyone is complaining. Foul on Dani Ceballos. I think Real Madrid players wants a yellow card. Looks like a bad foul on Dani Ceballos. Looks like some Valencia player is down on the pitch right now. What's happening there? Free kick given to Real Madrid. We'll have to see if they show some highlights or something. Looks really weird. The initial charge of Real Madrid has died down. The kind of goal scoring chances we got in the first 20 minutes, we haven't seen that kind of goal scoring chances anymore. Here is Karim Benzema trying to find Vinicius, ball cleared, throw in to Real Madrid. Here comes Rudiger, Rudiger to Dani Carvajal. Carvajal passes it back to Rudiger, Rudiger to Courtois, Courtois to Nacho, Nacho to Cruz, Cruz to Dani Ceballos, Ceballos to Camavinga, Camavinga back to Nacho. Here was the replay. It looks like Modric wanted the ball. The Valencia player didn't want to give the ball, so Modric approached him and wanted to take it from him. He grabbed him, and the Valencia players did some play acting. Nothing much there. Here comes Real Madrid. Cruz passes it to Courtois. Sorry, Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz to Luka Modric. Luka Modric to Dani Ceballos. Ceballos. Still Ceballos. Ceballos to Nacho. Yeah, our Venom in the attacking third has totally died down. It's a pathetic football right now from Real Madrid. Here comes Benzema. Benzema to Vinicius. Vinicius trying to do another cheeky flick, and we are losing the possession once more. Looks like another 0-0 is on the card, boys. Strap in. So if we draw the match tonight again because we cannot seem to score a goal even if our life depended on it. So we will be behind Barcelona by 7 points. Bravo. Here comes Real Madrid. Tony Rudiger. I think the goal can be ruled out. It looked like Rudiger had his hand on the Valencia player. We'll just have to wait for the replay to see if the referee gives the goal because looks like some hmm, stuff were happening inside the box there. We'll have to wait for the VAR here. Will Tony Rudiger? Nah, doesn't look like anything happened there with Rudiger. That's a fair goal. That's a fair goal. Rudiger with a great header there. That's a 100% fair goal. I don't know why that dumbass got down in the middle of the pitch, in the middle of the box. No one did anything towards him. He just fell down for no reason. It's a goal. Benzema even didn't do anything. He was grabbing Benzema from the behind. If you are going to give it anything, it should be given as a penalty if you don't give us the goal. Assholes. Great goal from Tony Rudiger. Looks like the VAR referees wants to check the image and they have cancelled the goal. They have disallowed the goal. Even though that guy was grabbing Benzema from behind, they have disallowed the goal. The Standard of refereeing in La Liga is so shit. I just hate watching this league. This league is one of the shittiest refereeing standards set. Even a toddler can officiate better. What kind of refereeing is this? That guy was grabbing Benzema from behind. Benzema even didn't even push him. He was already going down. Oh man. They can grab you from behind and you cannot even try to get away. Football, what a shit sport it has become. Like, just make it a non contact sport. You don't need any contact to play football anymore. Shitty assholes. And that's the second half whistle goes. Real Madrid nil, Valencia nil, half time. So the halftime break is going on right now. I'm gonna be taking a break too. See you when the second half starts. I'll be back during the second half. So we are right now 2-0 up. One great goal from Marco Asensio and another solo goal from Vinicius Junior. The Vinicius Junior goal, I would say that the goalkeeper not coming out when Vinicius kicked the ball really far was a mistake from the goalkeeper. If he came out quick, I think he would have closed the angle for Vinicius to take the shot. So yeah, some luck for us after what happened during the first half. A little bit of luck was needed, to be honest. Here comes Vinicius. Looks like the right flank of Valencia's defense is really exposed right now. They are not being able to handle. All the goals came from this flank. The sequence from where Marco Asensio got his shot came from this flank. Vinicius was released, and from there, Marco Asensio received the ball after Vinicius's cross wasn't being. Uh, Benzema couldn't get to that cross, and then Marco Asensio got the ball and fired a magnificent shot towards the goal. 1-0 to Real Madrid in the second goal. Vinicius was released down that left flank, and he did well to keep hold of the ball. But I would say it's most of the attribute to that goal I would give to the mistake from the goalkeeper, to be honest. And Benzema got substituted. I think it's a precaution. There was some problems. He was feeling something, and so Ancelotti didn't really take any risk and brought on Rodrigo for Benzema. Now looks like there will be a double substitution. Chouameni and Valverde is going to come on. I think Modric and maybe Cruz is going to be subbed off. Yeah, it looks like Benzema felt something on the back of his thigh, and Carlo Ancelotti is not going to take any risk with Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema down, Real Madrid is down. There is no doubt in that. So that is it. Modric and Cruz has been substituted off for Chouameni and Federico Valverde. Chouameni is back after a long break. He got injured and hasn't been able to play for the longest of time, and we have really seen that what his absence can do to the team because without him we don't have a natural defensive midfielder in the team, and when he's not playing we are gonna suffer, and that's totally understandable. Cruz is right now sitting with Militao. He is asking about Militao's condition. Militao looks like explaining to Cruz he felt something at the back of his knee, not knee, sorry, ankle. Here comes the corner from Valencia. Ooh, acrobatic shot there from number 23. Could have been dangerous. Almost 2-1 for Valencia there. Courtois didn't have a. Yeah, that wasn't. I think if it was on target, Courtois wouldn't be able to save that one. Number 22. Number 22 shoots. Rudiger, who is our number 22, trying to block the shot. Carlo Ancelotti is showing that the defense needs to be more compact. Looks like a 3 point for Real Madrid, and that's really good news for us. We will take that 2-0 win, and we will close the gap between Real Madrid and Barcelona to only 5 points. We really need to close the gap. Yeah, we couldn't really get behind more Barcelona in the league table. That would have been disastrous. Here comes Camavinga, marauding run, passing it to Vinicius on his left. Vinicius to Chouameni. Chouameni's first touch. Chouameni to Vinicius to Ceballos back to Vinicius. Vinicius with a smart pass to Rodrigo. Ooh, Rodrigo almost gets through to Asensio. Crucial interception there. Here comes Valencia. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Throwing to Valencia. So some, I wouldn't say we were playing better or something. For some reason, Valencia's right flank of defense was really, really vulnerable in the beginning of the second half, and we took full advantage of it. We could have scored a third one. Benzema's shot was blocked. That would have been the third one. The right flank of Valencia's defense was totally exposed, and we took full advantage of it. So the great shot by Asensio and that um, solo run from Vinicius totally, I think, destroyed the game plan of Valencia because right now they need to get on the score sheet, so they are putting more men on the opposite side of their territory, and so we are finding more and more gaps in their defense, and our players are getting behind their defense with more ease. And if you see the kind of form Valencia has been this season, they there is a reason that they are fighting relegation in La Liga right now. So they are not a team who is in form. They concede more than one goal per match, so they cannot keep clean sheets. They only kept three clean sheets when you were and they have only scored 25 goals in 18 matches in La Liga. So when you have this kind of goal drought, you cannot score goals and you cannot even keep clean sheets. So you're going to suffer. If Real Madrid somehow lost points here at the Bernabeu against this kind of poor team, we should have just considered the La Liga here and tonight if we lost points here. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we are winning here 2-0. It looks like we are more or less comfortable because Valencia's attacking threat is not that high. So I expect a comfortable win here. And I think there is an option here. There is a chance for the forwards to get some stat pads because Valencia's defense right now has a lot of holes in it. Oh, ho, ho, terrible tackle on Vinicius, terrible tackle on Vinicius. Vinicius was totally enraged after the tackle and red card from the referee. Direct red card. Gabriel Paulista, he is a hothead. He has been known as a hothead from his earlier days from Villarreal when he played in the Premier League for Arsenal. I think he got a red card. That's the kick out on Vinicius Junior. Terrible foul, terrible foul. Where are the Real Madrid players? Why does Vinicius needs to square up? Where are the captains? Where is Rudiger? Where is Nacho? They should be totally squaring up to this guy. Like Ramos and Pepe, these kind of players wouldn't let Vinicius get manhandled like that. Right now, Real Madrid has a lack of problems. Real Madrid has a lack of leadership on the field right now. Ooh, Militao is enraged too. They are really not happy. Militao is having a talk with Gabriel Paulista there, and you cannot really do that kind of challenges in the. That's really terrible challenge. That's totally goes against the spirit of the game. So, as a Brazilian, as his countryman, Vinicius is getting attacked. Of course, Militao has the right to protest and get enraged because most of the time Vinicius doesn't get the. Um, ooh, that was a violent kick out on Vinicius. Where are the Real Madrid players? I want to see more. Where are the Real Madrid players? Why aren't they coming here? I can see only Rodrigo and Camavinga. Where are the other players? Are they this bitch ass? They cannot even square up to the opposition at the home ground. What kind of bitch ass um, character these players have? Where are the leaders of the team? Where are the leaders? Free kick taken by Asensio. Here comes Fede Valverde. Valverde with a pile driver. Ooh, good save. Good save from the Valencian goalkeeper. Double save there. Valverde with almost the third goal there. Foul, free kick to Valencia. We really, really need Valverde to get back into form. He is one of the players that was in red hot form before the World Cup. The World Cup totally made a mess of our rhythm, really, and we need to get back into it. Here comes Rodrigo. Rodrigo, ooh, vital tackle there. Throw into Real Madrid. Vinicius takes the throw in. Camavinga. Camavinga to Dani Ceballos. Our forwards are missing a trick here. They can easily do some stat padding against this 10-man Valencia team. Uh, Really poor team. I think Valencia can go down the way they are playing right now. I think they can go down. Here comes Real Madrid through the right flank. Carvajal trying to find Asensio there. Cleared. Throw into Real Madrid. Here comes Dani Ceballos through the left flank. Rodrigo, magnificent footwork there. Rodrigo to Vinicius. Vinicius tries to find Rodrigo. Cleared. Nacho passes it back to Rudiger. Good defending there by Nacho Fernandez. Ooh, that's a good leave by Vinicius there. Kamavinga has the ball. Kamavinga has some space to run, but he doesn't want to. Passes it back, passes it to Rodrigo. Rodrigo trying to pass it, blocked all the way. Real Madrid has the possession right now. Rudiger to Nacho. Here is Kamavinga. Kamavinga to Chouameni. Chouameni to Vinicius. Vinicius trying to dribble his way through. Good tackle there. Valencia in possession. Good defending there by Rudiger. Cuts off the passing lane. Here comes Valencia trying to mount some kind of attack. Throw into Real Madrid. Ooh, that was a good pass there from Asensio. A little bit too long, but good attempt there from Asensio. Here comes Real Madrid, Aurelian Chouameni to Ceballos to Camavinga, back to Ceballos to Rodrigo. Ceballos has been magnificent throughout this whole match. I think he deserves. I think if he scores a goal, that would be really, really great. He has been one of the best performers in the match. Him alongside the two goal scorers, of course, we cannot really mm, ignore the goal scorers because goal scoring has been one of our problems recently. So Vinicius and Asensio, I'll give them their props, even though Vinicius started the match really poorly during the first half. Vinicius and Asensio both didn't really impress much, but in the second half, they got back into some kind of form and has helped Real Madrid with two goals. So thanks to them, we are winning the match. So of course, they deserve their flowers. In midfield, I would say Ceballos has been the best performer, and in defense, of course, Camavinga, another excellent display in a makeshift position, which is not his position, but he's such a talented player, such a magnificent player that yeah, here comes Vinicius. Ooh, good tackle there, good tackle. Possession won back by Valencia here. So Camavinga is such an excellent player that he can make that position he is if he wanted to, but he's such great quality, huge quality. I think it would be a waste to just play him as a left back. So we will need him as a midfielder when we will be playing against some of the best teams in the world in the Champions League and etc. Here comes Real Madrid through Dani Ceballos. Ceballos has been a revelation really during our time of need when our informed midfielders like Valverde and Modric after the World Cup has been totally below par, really poor. Here comes Rodrigo. Ooh, foul. Free kick to Real Madrid. Rodrigo is such a clean dribbler. It's just a treat. It's just a treat to watch him when he's on song. Rodrigo and Vinicius, these two signings has really worked out for Real Madrid well. We signed them for around 90 million euros together right now. If you look at the market, this kind of players like the player that Chelsea bought, what's his name, the winger, he was bought for around 100 million. Then Manchester United bought Anthony for 100 million. They are not superior players to Valde Vinicius and Rodrigo. They are inferior. Ooh, great, really good free kick by Rodrigo here. Good save by the Valencia goalkeeper. Could have been 3-0. It was directly towards him. If it was a little bit on the right, on the left, I think it would have gone in. It had some venom. Foul free kick to Valencia. Ooh, Ceballos releases Vinicius on the left flank. Vinicius, still Vinicius. And there could be something here. Could it be 3-0? Uh, Good save there by Valencia's defense. That's a really stupid foul there. But yeah, free kick to Valencia. And I think I have been really behind on the clock. It shows on the app that the match is already finished. But yeah, as I still have a minute to go on the clock, I'll watch. So 90 minutes over, Real Madrid 2, Valencia nil. We really needed this win to get the 3 points and just leave that unfortunate match against Real Sociedad behind. We are 5 points behind Barcelona, but this performance against Valencia tonight and the performance against Real Sociedad gives us optimism for the future fixtures because we have returned back to some good football. We are playing some really good football recently, and in the last match against Real Sociedad, we were not clinical enough to finish off our chances. So we drew the match nil-nil, even though it was just because we were missing something in front of that goal that we couldn't get those 3 points tonight. The first half, it was the same story like the match against Real Sociedad, but in the second half, our team picked up its pace in front of the goal. Asensio and Vinicius with really two great goals. Asensio's goal was a magnificent shot from 25 years out, and it was a really great goal. It was vintage Marco Asensio. So I would say that these goals should give more confidence to Asensio and Vinicius. I hope that Vinicius becomes more clinical in front of goal. He gets into those spots where he goes one on one against goalkeeper or gets into positions where he has clear sight on goal and stuff like that. So if he gets his if he gets more clinical, more deadly in front of goal, that will help us scoring a lot more goal than we are scoring normally. Benzema was subbed off for a precaution. I think the same goes for Militao. I really hope these two players are not injured because we really need them in this future fixtures, Champions League, Champions League knockout matches are coming on. Copa del Rey semi-final against Barcelona is coming on. La Liga games will be coming on thick and fast. Every 3 days we have to play. We need all our players. We need all our players fit. So all in all, a good match, 2-0 win, 3 points collecting. Right now, after 19 matches, at the halfway point of the season, we have 45 points. So that gives us 90 points season. Barcelona right now, I think they have, let's see the table. Barcelona after 19 matches have 50 points. This is league winning point collecting really. If they go with the same momentum, they will have 100 points. And I think Real Madrid has kept up with Barcelona, but I think 45 is a little less than what we should be targeting in the second part of the season. I think we should target around 50 points, like 92 to 95 points, because Barcelona will not drop that many points. I think we will need at least 95 points to win the league. Barcelona will not have the same kind of second half of the season. I think 50 points out of 57 points is a really great return. Barcelona has been really great in defense. They have only conceded 7 goals in 19 matches. So that is one of the reasons that they have collected so much points, and their defense has been really solid. I didn't really expect that kind of solid defense. In contrast, we have conceded 16 goals in 19 matches. We have to improve on that and get more points. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are. See you next time. Hala Madrid.